This billionaire heir had every supermodel and actress chasing him. But when he turned 28, he walked into his father's office looking defeated and said, "Dad, how do I know if they love me or just my bank account? 3 women are pressuring me to propose, but I feel empty." His father smiled wisely and replied, "Go to the subway station, wear your old gardening clothes, and sell cheap flowers. Watch how they treat you when you have nothing." He followed the advice, standing in the cold for hours. Surprisingly, he sold out of flowers every day because of his charm, but he kept his identity hidden under a ragged cap. Finally, the 3 women who wanted to marry him tracked him down. The first woman, a famous model, laughed and said, "Baby, stop this joke. Marry me and let's fly to Paris tonight on your private jet." Suddenly, his father came running in, looking frantic and disheveled. "Son, the stock market crashed. The company is gone. We have nothing left but debt." The model's face twisted in disgust. She immediately stepped back and sneered, "I don't date beggars. Don't ever call me again." The second woman, a wealthy heiress, stepped forward and said, "I don't care about jets. I love you, Lucas." But when the father grabbed Lucas's arm and begged for money for rent, the heiress hesitated. She pulled her hand away and whispered, "I'm sorry, Lucas. My parents would never accept a failure. Love isn't enough to maintain my lifestyle." She turned and left him standing there. Lucas groaned in frustration, looking at his father. "Dad, you were right. They only see the money. No one wants to build a life with a poor man." Just then, the third woman, a quiet barista he had met recently, walked toward them. She had watched the whole scene silently. She bought the last wilted flower and walked away. Lucas sighed. "See?" She left too. But suddenly, the girl returned carrying 2 heavy buckets of fresh water and a folding chair. She sat up next to him and said softly, "I can't pay your debts, and I don't have much money, but I have 2 hands and I know how to work. If we sell enough flowers together, we can afford dinner tonight. I will always choose a man who tries his best over a rich man who does nothing." At that moment, a chauffeur pulled up in a limousine and a stylish woman stepped out, beaming with joy. She handed Lucas a black credit card and said, "Honey, your dad forgot his wallet for the charity gala." The girl froze, looking at the limo in confusion. "Wait, you aren't bankrupt?" Lucas smiled gently, took her hand and said, "No, but I needed to know who would stand by me in the rain. Now let's go use this money to help the shelter downtown, together."